welcome back to my channel. Today I have such an exciting video. I'm so excited. I know you guys are probably too. So if you want to see swatches, an eye look, and hear my first impressions on the new Blend Bunny Primal palette, then just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. Basically, I love new makeup, especially eyeshadow palettes. So if you love seeing new eyeshadow palettes, if you like to chat about new makeup releases, we also throw in the occasional shop my stash video and the occasional haul video. If you like to see beauty videos 3 to 4 times a week, then this is a place for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. You guys, I thought I was gonna get this palette like on the weekend, but all of a sudden my app just showed that it was out for delivery today, and I have been checking my tracking all morning long. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot believe that the Blend Bunny Primal palette is here. It's in my hands, and let me tell you, it's just as good as it is in photos in person, if not even better. So I cannot wait. I'm gonna show you guys close-ups. I'm gonna throw them in while I'm talking about the palette, but this is the box packaging, and this might be the best packaging that Blend Bunny has done. How gorgeous is this? So the word Primal is a bit raised here on the front. It's got that like reptile skin print on all of the words with like a rainbow fade. There's also some leopard print here in the back and the little butterflies. So cute. Very jungle vibes. I'm so here for it. The back is nice and plain. And then, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the grand reveal? I already looked at it. I already took a few photos. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. Take out the plastic. Ooh, isn't she absolutely freaking stunning? I'm so excited. I also grabbed my other Blend Bunny palettes just so I can do some comparisons for you guys. But let's go ahead and talk about this palette really quick. So according to Blend Bunny, they say, some will say it's just another rainbow palette, but we color connoisseurs know better. When your tones are different, the outcome is different, and that makes the whole look different. Born from the small gaps in the blend palette and color inspiration delivered from the wildest, most beautiful parts of nature, the Primal palette is a whole different kind of rainbow. 2 large pans of white and black meant to fill in pans you hit in blends and designed to add more depth and diffusion to the looks you create using any of the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palettes. Deep metallic shades included to accentuate your look and add something extra. Don't forget, applying with your fingers gives a beautiful finish. So this is launching on July 15th, which is tomorrow, at 10 a.m. PST, which is 12 o'clock Central Standard, which is my time zone. And the palette's gonna retail for $43 US. Now I do have a code with Blend Bunny. It's just KHMAKEUP, and that'll save you some money on the palette. I will also make a small commission if you use my code. So thank you so much in advance if you use my codes. It really helps me out, and I'm just so excited. Can you guys tell? I really try on my channel to remain cool and calm when I get a palette from a brand that I really love, because I try to at least seem like I'm not freaking out in my head with excitement. But with this palette, I just cannot hold back. I'm so excited. I love these colors, and I'm ready to play with this. So let's go ahead and get into a look. I'm just gonna do one look with this palette today just to kind of test it out, and I will do a future video with multiple looks when the time comes. I can't promise you guys anytime soon, but I would love to play with this more, but I just want to get a feel of the palette. So the first row is like gorgeous pastels, and then we have a more saturated version, and we've got some gorgeous dark mattes, and then we've got a row of jewel tone shades. So I'm very pumped to play with this palette. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas, and I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I'm back with primed eyelids. I just used the e.l.f. No Budge Cream Eyeshadow in the white shade, and now let's get into it. So I have to test out some of these pastels just because I'm curious, and you guys probably are too. Okay, so I'm grabbing a Sigma blending brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Luna, which is the pretty pastel green shade, and we're gonna place that on the inner corner and just see what it does. Okay, having a white base is really helping with that pastel shade because it's really clinging on to the e.l.f. cream shadow. I really like the e.l.f. cream shadow because it's a little bit of a thicker formula, so I think it does a really good job getting these lighter shades to pop. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do some work with that pastel. So instead I'm gonna go into the shade Camouflage, which is the darkest green matte shade, and I'm gonna pick that up on this brush, and we're just gonna blend that into the outer corner and into the crease as well. Oh my gosh, I love this green shade. Now I really want to deepen it up, so I'm going to go into the giant black eyeshadow in here called Nocturnal, and I'm just using that same Sigma brush, and I'm just going to layer that black on top of the green. And that's the thing I love about black eyeshadow is you can just deepen up any eyeshadow shade with it. Now I'm going to go back into Camouflage and just bring it over the black shade just to blend it so it's not looking so harsh. Like I just put a black eyeshadow on top of a green eyeshadow. I wanted to just darken up the green. So I'm just blending. If you guys hear some rumbling, it's because my nanny is playing with Freya and she got one of those like walker things, so they're like running upstairs. But anyway, sorry about the noise if that is picking up on my mic. But so far, love. Okay, now we have to go into probably my favorite shade. It's a beautiful bright green shade called Toxin. And I'm gonna grab a Sigma brush and I'm gonna go into this shade and we're gonna pack it on. Ooh, honey. She is pigmented. I got so excited I forgot to dust off my brush. Oh, I'll worry about the fallout later. Oh, that's so pretty. Are you kidding me? Maggie, are you kidding me? I hope she watches my video. I'm so excited. I love Maggie so much. She's the owner of Blend Bunny. She seems like such a sweet human being, and I'm really excited that I get to be an affiliate with her brand, and she's so supportive. And I feel like there's been recent distress in the small indie brand community, and I feel like, you know, we need to celebrate the indie brand owners that aren't problematic and don't gaslight people. Ooh, 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 I don't even want to put a shimmer on this. Can I just call it good right here? Okay, so I need to figure out what to use on the lids because the Primal palette has these dark jewel tones. So what I might do is go into this shade called Lace in the Dollhouse palette, and I'm just gonna see if that works on top of the matte just to give it a shimmery vibe. And then I'm gonna layer the shade Slither from the Primal palette and kind of, I'm using my finger because that's what the instructions were, is that they would work better with the finger. I have used the Dollhouse shimmers with a brush though, so I'm not worried, but I was just curious to see if my plan would actually work. I'm basically trying to make a duochrome happen. Ooh, 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 she's sparkly. Okay, so I did grab a brush just to help blend everything better. Okay, we've got a bunch of fallout, but that's okay. I can just clean that up with a brush. Okay, so now we're gonna do the lower lash line. I just used my favorite green gel liner from ColourPop in the waterline. Okay, so I'm grabbing this pencil brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Camouflage. And I'm just gonna pull that on the lower lash line so that the top and the bottom of this eye look can connect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the shade Toxin, and we're just gonna stamp that on the inner corner. Okay friends, so the eye look is done. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on some earrings, put on some mascara, throw on a lip shade, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay friends, so here is the finished look. I feel like you guys are all gonna ask me where these ridiculous earrings are from, and I actually got them from a local boutique. I'll see if I can link them down below because I do believe they ship nationwide. So yeah, I feel like these are like my Oscar the Grouch earrings. I literally got them yesterday because I ran into the store to pick up something else I had ordered online. So I had to adjust the earrings because I think they're so ridiculous, and they're my favorite shade. They're green, so I had to get my hands on them. Now, before we talk about the Primal palette, let's go ahead and talk about what else is on my face today. So I'm wearing a Ace Beaute liquid lip. This is in the shade Applause. I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love a good orangey, rusty shade, and this is the shade from that lip collection that I'm loving at the moment. So this is the shade Applause, and I did decide to go ahead and top it with a Lethal lip gloss. These are their newest glosses. They're so good. I've never tried a Lethal lip gloss before, and these ones are so nice. So this is the shade Duality. I wore this in my Lethal video as well. So super, super love both of these products. And then for highlighter, I decided to be brave today and wear a green highlighter. So this is the one from the newest Oden collection, the Solmon Moonlight Feel Highlighter in the shade Moon Talk. And I really, really like it. I also did use a little bit of a gold highlighter from Sigma, but this is the main highlighter, and I've decided that I can pull off a green highlighter if I kind of keep it on the very tippy top of my cheekbones. So that's what I did with that. And then as far as the base goes, I'm wearing a lot of products from my Shop My Stash. So I'm wearing my NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I'm wearing the Say Beauty Concealer. I'm wearing bronzer and blush also from Say Beauty. So I did half of my makeup before I started filming just so I could get through this video a little quicker and have it ready for you guys. But yeah, this is the finished look. So let's talk about the star of the show. This is the Primal palette, and I did use a few of the mattes in this palette today. I am so excited to continue playing with this. I will say that I kind of wish that we had some lighter, colorful shimmers in this palette as well, only because if I'm doing a look like this, I prefer to have a lighter shade on the inner corner of my eye and then a darker shade on the outer corner. So I did have to dip into my Dollhouse palette to kind of make it work, but I would love some colorful shimmer shades. I think that it's potentially something that could come up in the future, or if Blend Buddy wanted to work on a palette with me, you know, I have some ideas, but even a single shimmer shadow, kind of like the shade Opal from the Cosmic Brushes palette, because that one's like a multi-chrome shadow with a white base. So it looks really good on any colorful matte because it'll absorb the color from the matte shade and give out that vibe. So if I put that shade on a green eyeshadow, it'll give a more green hue, but a metallic version. So I think that potentially there could have been room down here to add a shimmer white, or maybe like a split pan, or just break up the white and do a white shimmer and a white matte. Would have just taken this palette to the next level for me. I will say, as a connoisseur of Blend Buddy palettes, I don't really buy these palettes for the metallics. I buy them for the mattes because she gives you so much variety. Like I said, the brand itself said they know that people will say, oh, this is just another rainbow palette, but people that love color, that use color all the time, will know the difference of just the right undertone and just the different levels of blues, greens, every color of the rainbow makes in an eye look. Sometimes people are really specific, not everyone, but some people are. So I love that she added even more to her line and really made it like the creme de la creme of like colorful shadows. So at the start, I had mentioned that I have my other Blend Buddy palettes with me. So let's go ahead and look at the side-by-side comparison. So this is the original Blends palette, and I'm showing you the Blends palette with the Primal palette just so you guys can take a good look and see. I think this would be the most similar to the new Primal palette. And then the Surge palette has that row of neons, and it also has a row of pastels. So I feel like a lot of you will be asking me like, which one should I get if I can only get one? And that's a really tough question to answer. I will say that if you can only get one, I would still probably go with the original blends because I feel like this has the most variety of mattes. And since there are so many all shimmer palettes coming out, and I feel like you can grab one of your single shadows and just pair it with this one because this has everything. Now, if you are a connoisseur of eyeshadow palettes like I am, I'm sure you guys already have all the Blend Bunny palettes and you're gonna buy this one anyway. I'm really, really excited for the brand. I'm really enjoying seeing their journey because this is a brand that started, I think, last year, right? I'm pretty sure that's when the first Blends palette came out, so it's been really fun to kind of see the concepts and see what they design and just see their vision for the brand. So overall, I think this is another solid palette from Blend Bunny. I'm gonna try and do a non-monochromatic look the next few times I play with this palette, but you guys know me, I love green eyeshadow, so I tend to always test out a palette. Like if there's greens, that's where my eye goes first because I just love playing with them. As far as the formula goes, the mattes blend really nicely and they build up really nicely. I definitely did have to kind of pat on the pastels and the green shade Toxin, but you guys know me, when it comes to neons and it comes to pastels and my skin tone, I just have to do that. That's just part of the gig for me. But I don't mind it. I've gotten a lot better at using a white base and doing all the things that I need to do to prep to be able to pull off kind of a lighter shade like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to play with more of these tones and I just feel like this is such a beautiful palette. So congratulations to Blend Bunny Cosmetics on their new launch. Let me know, what are your guys' thoughts on this palette? You guys know I love chatting to you in my comment section. I will leave all the information about the release in my description box. And like I said, I do have a code, it's KHMAKEUP, so you will save some money on the Blend Bunny website. I also have a bunch of other new releases heading my way. So if you aren't subscribed yet, highly recommend subscribing because I'd hate for you to miss any of those videos. I'm going to be working extra hard in the next few weeks to make sure I get those videos up as quick as I can so you guys can get a feel of these new products before they even launch so you can prepare and budget and all those things. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I will see you in a new video tomorrow. Bye!